Ptera. I feel like we can just stay in the spreadsheet. Because I already know what's wrong with it. It's a very simple thing. Byte cooldown is on 2 seconds at the moment. Should be 1. Because 1.5 is barely acceptable with things that are big, like if it's a Rex, you know, big thing. But 1 for PT, bro. Same with this. Pretty sure they can attack faster. I don't think this is applicable because their abilities are literally just straight up fishing. I'm not even gonna kid around with this. I'm dead serious when I say 5 times more stamina. People don't understand. Bringing difficult smart solutions to the table also creates difficult problems to code that type of shit. But if you say it's very clever, like yo, just give them more stamina. Guess what happens? They can use everything that is stamina related. Yeah, 5 times more stamina, improved night vision, and 50% increase to damage. Makes it less irrelevant. Kind of fun. Maybe I'll actually have to deal with a Ptera now. I hardly see them. Bleed. Pretty much, I would even say low. Just low. Should be low. Impact dino. Should be pecking at you. And? You're missing one part. Flying costs stamina. You cannot trot in the air, bro. You can glide. That's it. If you attack something, yeah, as a Ptera. Let's say you go for it for too long. You miss. Okay, happens. Then you go for it again. Oh, you have to climb again to do another dive. There goes your entire stamina bar. Literally, just one climb, you're done. And what if there's a few of them, okay? Let's say there's 5 of them. You're still not gonna die to that. Of course not. How? You just literally circle the tree, this man flies into a tree, falls, does damage to himself. So the least that PT could have for it going is just a lot of stamina. Like that could be its entire thing. At the start of Gateway, when the map was new, kind of made sense to me what they did with PT. Even disabling it made sense, because new map, you don't want people to fly around, even though we get app and it's just quickly grab spectator, but you know, this is PT what we're talking about, bro. You're almost showing a fit over it getting more attacks, while it's just as relevant as a Hypsilodon getting more attacks. Or Dryo getting more attacks. Yeah, and they're still not gonna kill anyone with it. But they can play the game and have fun. You know, if they're not killer type mentality, they can play with the mechanics of that dinosaur. PT's entire thing is flying. You know why people want to pick a PT? Because they want to fly. Nobody ever in their life were like, hey, I'm gonna grab PT and I'm gonna roleplay in this tree. Wait, what? It doesn't even have an ability that can interact with players. I don't even get to fill in the second part of it. This is all it gets. It will be able to see at night. It will be able to fly. Why else give the damn thing wings? PT is gonna be able to attack as much as it wants pretty much with that increase of stamina. You might even get some players who might become good with the PT and start hunting with it. That would be awesome to see. Because imagine you're just getting fucking... That's horror right there. Having something above you and you just know, oh boy, I cannot outrun this. So what I'm essentially saying is like, all this thing is going for it is flying. Most people playing it are spectators. Let it spectate. Just let it fly around, let it see the world. Let it see some dinosaur fights happen, let it land on a branch, just check, like, give it freedom, man. It's being restricted so much to a small area in a huge map. I know what you meant, but I also hear that you never tried it. Because it takes like, how many minutes to get your stamina back? Enough for an episode of an anime, bro. Like, you can just start watching an anime episode, halfway you pause it, and then maybe your stamina's full. And then you fly to the next tree. Oh, I fucked up, my stamina's sitting here. Let's just finish the anime at this point. But PT players want to spectate in the game. If we wanted to be on YouTube, we wouldn't be in game. Like, the way I imagine playing PT was just like, oh, I won't be able to be a threat or much more than a nuisance to anyone. But at least I can fly around and I can see shit happen. I can spectate some dinosaur fights. I can learn about the map and the traffic of it. Because by playing PT you get a bird's eye view of how it goes down. But they take that from you by limiting you so much. That's why I'm saying 5 times more stamina than it currently has, like an increase of 5. Yesterday I was thinking about the same thing and I said to myself, I have like 10 times more stamina, but it's a bit of overkill. Yeah. You just hold spacebar. Like, either that, or make them regen stamina while they're gliding. Not a little bit either, but just really good regen. But this dinosaur, in my opinion, should have the best stamina in the game, because everything it does consumes stamina. And I crashed. In more than one way. I crashed into a wall and out of the game. Epic.